Welcome back to Adri's Farmhouse Kitchen. Today we are going to make applesauce and sweet chili sauce. Before I'm gonna start on the project, I've got a few quick things to do. I'm just putting the mushroom sauce we've made yesterday to these silicone molds, and I'm going to freeze these in a cup blocks, so I know whichever recipe requires a mushroom or creamy mushroom sauce, I know I have got that available in the freezer. Also, I've just checked on a freeze dryer from yesterday's project, the big mushroom reservation. That one finished overnight, so I've just pressed more dry time for an extra 2 hours. Make sure they are nice and dry. But one of the freeze dryer now finished. The one it's finished is the one with the two, actually the different mushroom I foraged, the bolet, 2 trays of that, and the tomato skin from the oven roasted marinara project on one tray. And on one tray we had the sweet corn on the cob. So that's finished, and the other one is still going, the puffball 4 tray. So okay, I think I'm gonna leave the rest for tonight's dinner, and I'm going to freeze these two for overnight. And then I should have brought back actually some with me, the trays. I'll go and grab those trays and we can do this together as well. But yeah, I'm just gonna tidy up these edges, I'm gonna wipe these rims, and that can go to the freezer now. So I just took these trays out of the freezer, they've been there overnight, and what I'm gonna do, I'm going to put them back in a plastic zippy bag. I've labeled it with date, what's in it, and these now come apart easily because they are frozen. So now I need to work fast so they don't defrost, and put them straight back to the freezer. So I put like a little slice or piece of parchment paper in between. That's just like an extra so they don't stick together. So whenever I need a few or 5 or whatever, I can just easily take that out from this bag. So I'm gonna put all in probably one bag, like that. I think I'm gonna reuse this parchment paper, so that can go back. Just like that. And we can go, and we can start on today's project. I need to go out to harvest some more chilies and peppers for the sweet chili sauce. Just gather the ingredients, and we can start making them. I need to get the jars ready, put in a dishwasher, and let's get this day going. Just to tidy up, wash these, what we don't need. I need to work fast with these, we don't want that to defrost, otherwise they will stick together. But I do this way, anything really, you know, any meat you get going or anything. It's a perfect way. To deal with these kind of freezer meals. Perfect. out. Perfect, friends. Okay. I've got another small tray with the fried bites, mushroom bites. This is now ready. And we only use, I've not counted actually how many we've got in there, but I've got quite a few. And we only use one. Actually, just take the air out. Would be even better if you could should have dig out my vacuum sealer, but that'll do for now, friends. Still probably will be using this upcoming months. And these, I'm just gonna break this apart now, if I can, like that. And they honestly, they taste delicious. We had last night this fried in breadcrumbs mushrooms, and they were honestly really good. I've used sweet chili sauce on the top, as an extra sauce, and you can use lemon, squeeze some lemon, have some fresh salad with it. I've used, you know, my flavored breadcrumbs, what you really need for extra flavor, I think. Garlic, onion, whatever. But yeah. Extra protein. Okay, let's harvest red peppers, the Rubinova and red horn, red bull's horn. So for single batch we'll need 0.5 kilograms of sweet red pepper. Let's see how much we've got. If you've got a double batch, we make double. If you've got single, make single, friends. Look. I've got scissors here, but not really good, so I haven't got a snipper with me. If you would find as very red as possible, because that would make the nice color of the sweet chili sauce, you know. We can use any other as well. It's no big deal, it just would look prettier. This one is the lipstick. So that's the third one now we pick in. Red Bull's Horn, lipstick, and the Rubinova. Also, that Ingrid's got this deep color. I think this would look nice actually as well. Let's pick those as well. It's 1st of October today. And we are picking peppers. Still got loads of flowers on it. I think I really should get a snipper. These are really lovely, look. This one is the Ingrid pepper. Okay, there's another one in here, the sweet Argy. It's lovely in red. Let's pick those as well. I'm picking all the red peppers today to make that sweet chili sauce. It's one of our favorite sauce to make and eat. Oh shoot, I dropped it. Oh, look at the sweet Argy. It's got this really funny looking shape and skin. I've dropped one. Need to find it. I've got it. Perfect. Okay, any more red? The sweet chocolate. I'm sure this is the sweet chocolate. Yeah, that's the sweet chocolate. It looks very similar to the Ingrid pepper. Look. So that's the Ingrid pepper. It's got a more like a bell pepper shape. And that's the sweet chocolate. I'm gonna take all those now as well. They will give a deep red color for our sauce. Any more? Chili we are picking today is the jalapeno. Let's see if there is some of that black Hungarian and maybe a few cayenne. We'll start with the jalapeno and I'm going to pick all the red ones off. We've already got a couple of handful in the house as well. So I probably take a little bit of the seed out and then we chop it in a food processor to just speed up today's job. This one's in my way. What's the temperature here? Where is my tempi? Oh, it's there. Oh, it's 6 degrees Celsius, really cold. And I'm surprised how well they still doing for this cold weather. Oh, we've got loads of jalapeno to pick. They are small, but I'm happy. From this black Hungarian side, it's still on a darker side, so I just picked a few maybe. And that's it. Look at these baskets, friend, what we managed to pick in 5 minutes. All these lovely chilies and peppers. Okay, let's go make the sweet chili sauce. I am ready to make the sweet chili sauce. I've just made up this recipe, so I've written down the ingredients. I've not made this before. I'm gonna make this the very first time and see how it goes. I have got all the ingredients ready. To make our sweet chili sauce today, all the ingredients are here. So let's go through. We have got half a liter of raw apple cider vinegar. Let's check my notes so I don't go wrong. We've got 400 grams of chili. We're using 3 different chili varieties. Jalapeno, the most, few cayenne and few black Hungarian. We've got 600 grams of cherry tomatoes, all the mix. Let's see what can I remember. So we've got the black cherry, crazy cherry, red currant, and we've got sun gold. Yeah, I think that's it. Also, I'm using 3 cups of our raw runny honey, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, also 25 grams of fresh garlic and teaspoons of salt. And we've got the 1 kilogram of sweet peppers. I'm using Red Bull's Horn, Rubinova and a sweet Aji of the 3 variety. Most of this is, I think, the Red Bull's Horn. And I think that's it. Yes. So the way I'm gonna do, the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna roast them. And I'm not going to take the seeds out because I'm gonna go put them through the strainer, what takes all the seeds out for us later on. So I've never done this before. I honestly don't know how this is gonna turn out, but I am just going to put most of these ingredients in this roasting tray. And the tomatoes and the chili. I know I haven't got gloves on, but these chilies are not too bad. I can deal with the heat of these. and just half the garlic. Gonna put the seasoning on the top, half of it, half we leave it. That will bring some extra flavor out. I'm just gonna chop everything here, friends, and I'm going to roast this in my oven, the roasting oven, for about 45 minutes. Then we're going to put this through the strainer, and then we add the rest of the ingredients. And we're going to put this back on stove until it comes up to a boil. And then we're going to can it. I am so curious how this is gonna turn out. Like, if you like it, that could be our recipes, the go-to recipes for make our lovely sweet chili sauce, friends. All the jars are now in the dishwasher, and I'm also sipping on this apple juice, what we've made together. It must be one of my favorite drinks. Wow, so good. Nothing else, just pure apple juice with no extra added ingredients whatsoever. So now I halved all of these peppers. What I have done, I've just cut off the stem bit and I've discarded that in a compost bin, and that's it. That's all I have done. I washed all the ingredients. I freshly picked most of this morning, and we're ready to go. So while this is in the oven, I'm going to start with an apple. I'm gonna wash all those apples, weigh, get the rest of the ingredients out, and start chopping. Right, the freeze dryer finished, so I had to deal with the freeze dryer. This is our tomato skin, what we're gonna powder it and make tomato powder with. We're gonna do that another day. We have got, I'm gonna put in one jar probably so we can vacuum seal it. This is the brown birch bolle mushroom. It's nice and dry. So I would love if this would fit in one jar. Perfect. So I'm gonna get a lid and vacuum seal this right now. And something happened what I was kind of expecting. I should have checked, but I was in a bit rushing. This lovely sweet corn, about 80% dry, because I put too much in a tray what I'm supposed to. No, but it's not right. I put more on this tray than on the rest. And then because we had different product and different kind of quantity on each tray, some trays finished earlier and this didn't. So I'm gonna put this in the fridge and we're going to use this up soon. So it's not gonna get wasted, but this won't last because it's not bone dry. I'm just gonna vacuum seal this and we can get back to our apple sauce, and I'm gonna talk about how we're gonna make our apple sauce today. I have just been taking out the pepper from the oven, just give it a good mix and put it back halfway through, and the kitchen already smells delicious. So I am on an applesauce project now. We are working with 7 kilograms of apple today, and these are such a lovely sweet apple. I'm not sure about the variety, but it looks like Pink Lady. It's beautiful. I've got water and some lemon juice in this pot, so that will prevent browning. And what I'm going to do today, I'm just going to half and half. So quarter these apples, and I'm going to put that on a stove, and we're going to cook it there and put it through the strainer what will remove the skin and the seed for us, and that's just an easier way, so we don't need to peel and core our apples today. And I'm only adding honey and a bit of cinnamon to our applesauce today, and that's it. I am now running out of time, so what I'm gonna do today, we probably will make both the sauce, but we're going to can this tomorrow. So we're going to heat it back up tomorrow again to a boiling point, and then we're going to can it tomorrow. Okay. This is going really fast actually. I'm actually glad I've not started the dishwasher yet. It's not a problem. I've also need to keep my eye on the other freeze dryer with the puffball mushrooms. And if that turns out good, and we can make mushroom powder with it, then I think I've just got enough leftover of those mushrooms to start one freeze dryer. Just that one more time. Okay. Oh, timer is up. So I think we're gonna take out the peppers. Actually, I give them another 15 minutes because I've just turned, and I think that still needs a little bit of a roasting. So that's gonna be now about an hour in the oven. Just make sure I turn the alarm on for another 15 minutes. The time is up. It's been close to an hour. The peppers, chilies and tomatoes in the roasting oven. They smell delicious. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna wait about 20 minutes just to slightly cool down before we can put them through the strainer. And my apple, it's now cooking. I'm actually going to add a liter of water just to prevent some sticking on the bottom of this pot, because it's so much apple we've got in this pot at the moment that I can't even stir it. So, but I'm going to put this aside, let it cool. I'm gonna strain this in a minute. I am putting this through the strainer now. Change of plan. I am gonna go for it. I'm gonna try to finish this project today, friends. So I've got the dishwasher on. I've also changed from apples. I think that pot just looked ridiculously full. So what I have done, I've put them in an oven. So this is now the pulp from the peppers, chilies and tomatoes. I put the extra spices in there. I'm gonna put the apple cider vinegar in there and the honey, and that can go on a stove. It's gonna give a good mix and bring this up to a boil, and we can put them in jars. With 5 tablespoons of this thickener to this 2-liter sauce. Just try to thicken it up a little bit. And our water is now boiling. The jars are ready. So we're going to jar this up in a minute. And apple, I think it's ready. So we're going to put them through the strainer as well. I might put a bit more, to be honest. Let's put another one. I've already put 5. This is the 6th. Let's put another one. 7. I think I am happy with the consistency now. Still very liquidy though, but I think that will thicken up. Okay, the water is boiling. Let's jar up the sweet chili sauce. The jars are nice and warm. Still very liquidy though. Think about a 1/2 inch headspace. Put screw lids this time. They're nice and clean. And the next job, we're going to put the apple through the strainer. And we're going to put this in a water bath can for 15 minutes. Oh, let's have a taste test. That is delicious. Sweet chili, and it thickens up now. Amazing! Right, let's load the water bath can now. Our applesauce is now ready to go to the can. It has got such a lovely pink color, very thick. I've used 7 kilograms of apples, and to that I've only put a little bit of water when we cooked it. By the way, the strainer worked perfect. Absolutely love that method. I've put 1 tablespoon of Ceylon cinnamon powder in it and 3 cups of honey. I'm just gonna leave an inch of headspace, and this can go to the water bath can for 15 minutes. I'm gonna take out the debubbler. Make sure we got all the gonna get all the bubbles out, friends. This made so much applesauce. I think we're gonna need more jars to fill the can with all this lovely apple. Okay, it is ready. Well, thank you so much for spending time with me today. Both of this project was such a success. The applesauce is divine, and I am so happy with the sweet chili sauce. And now I'm going to turn it back on to the next batch. But for now, bye friends.